Apparently my mic was muted. Hello, everybody, and welcome out to Final Fantasy X. Where Final Fantasy finally jumped from the PlayStation 1 and added a whole slew of new things into the franchise, namely voice acting. And also this game loves its spheres. Because they really wanted to show off that they can make, you know, round objects that weren't completely polygonal like in olden games. I do not remember what the arranged one sounds like, but as I recall, you can actually just swap this. And this is also when they were really into trying to make water look good, as I recall. It's kind of easy to make fun of now, but was a big deal back then. I swear this game they had weird effects going on around the eyes that looks like everybody's wearing eyeliner.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Interesting choice for the first line in the game. I feel like they could have used a better title card there, though. God, I just remembered. This is the game where there's so many ass shots. Like, seriously, we could try to count them, but I'm pretty sure the counter will break pretty quick. Oh, we're actually in control.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Ah, that's where we get to name Tidus. Just leave it as Tidus, although I could give him some funny names. One popular funny name to give Tidus I've seen is Meg Ryan, because he looked a lot like that actress during this time period. Like, they had, like, exactly matching hair.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it. No prob.
Please.
Alrighty.
I remember in the original, like
Take
PS2
it
version,
easy.
these weren't nearly as round as they look like now. It could almost be like 20-sided die.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I
God,
got
so
a
much
game
of
to
this
play.
game is fashion disasters.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight,
What is that guy up back there wearing? You going biking at this time of
I
night,
mean,
dude?
Tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Ah, yes. Good old blitzball prayer. That look even supposed to be Titus.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air.
I'm pretty sure that's Aaron's voice
Dad
actor
must have been
there.
his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night.
Make way, make way.
Why is
Coming through,
Titus just
sorry.
like running in place like he's gotta go pee?
Hey. Hey.
Sweet Jesus,
let
those
go
people
of
are all
me.
like clipping together. I'm also pretty sure they're all like clones of each other in there. Also, I recognize some of those character designs from like some of the islands. Why are they why are they sharing like fashion like several thousand years in the future? Oh yeah, baby, who's ready for some early 2000s butt rock? Okay, what's with the electric light show going on to create the big ass sphere of water? Why are they making water out of lightning? Ah, great, Cthulhu's coming, time to drink. Okay, why is Titus dressed like Titus and everybody else is dressed up in like gimp outfits? You'll love how Godzilla's currently attacking the city, yet no one's gotten word to the frickin' Blitzball Stadium that this is going on. Shit, what was my original plan launching out of the sphere like that? Well, somehow I survived that.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Dude, Godzilla's attacking the city. Where are you going, dude?
Huh?
Oh, damn. Tidus is Dio.
What?
They're
Don't
both
cry.
blonde, whiny, self-important bitches.
What the?
What even is that weird-ass gauntlet he's got on his left hand? Like, the glove part,
not
fine,
this
but what's
way.
with the weird red mesh thing?
We called it sin.
Sin?
And send a creature so evil, its dandruff kills you. I'll harm you! One thing I love about this is that he's actually using the exact same animation he does with the sword here.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
Like that swing there, he actually did that barehanded earlier, so you can kind of see like he's supposed to be holding the sword there or
I hope
something.
you know how to use it.
How do I know how to use a sword already, Aaron?
Cut through.
This is actually one of those kind of cool things that they started doing in this game as you, like, as well Aaron and Tidus actually move through the battlefield as you cut through guys.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Yeah, you're supposed to charge that up for a turn before you bust out spines. Or is that only in a later fight? Wait, Aaron, why are we running towards the weird water sphere Godzilla? Hey, at least this game has its own voice acting, so I don't have to provide my own for everything.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
That's the new, like, limit break system for this game. Everyone gets their own unique way of doing one. And some are definitely way better than others. But at least in this one we can actually, you know, like, maintain our overdrives and don't completely waste them every time something happens. Oh wait, that was DS's turn. Whoops. Final Fantasy IX, I love you, but God, Trance sucked. Oh yeah, and this is also the game where they introduce like alternate ways of getting your overdrive filled too, which is actually pretty nifty and was very handy. Like later on you can get like ones from like applying status ailments. Just doing normal damage will boost it, which is usually the best one as I recall in normal playthroughs. You can also get other things for like increasing your overdrive rates. You can also use it as a way to really brokenly get a hell of a lot of levels.
What are you laughing at, old man? Aaron, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh?
Where are we going anyway?
Give me a break, man.
Why am I just following you like this? Crap. That's the...
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
What even is that thing, man? Crap. Yeah, why do we have to smack this thing so many times? Yeah, Aaron, why exactly are we wielding swords in a clearly kind of futuristic society, man? This is weird. Almost got it. There we go.
Go.
Aaron! Aaron!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story.
Alright, we're getting sucked into Great Cthulhu. This doesn't seem like a good thing. Why is it a butthole in the sky?
Ends here.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
Hey, we're swimming in the sky now. Can't control the camera.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream.
God, I need to lay off the weed before the
I wanted
games.
someone, anyone, beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
Wonder why it is that, like, this, of all places, is where he shows up. This is the freaking, like, temple where Seymour's mother is for Pain. Like, this is where, like, at the very end of the game, we go and get Pain unlocked as a summon. What? Let's see. As I recall, I think... I'm not entirely certain if I'll be able to do the Al Bhed Primer transfer thing. I've done that I've done the whole game on my PS4, but not so sure if I still have it on PS5. Yep. Do I have? Hey! Wait. I think that is from inside then. How many of those does it give me? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, come on, it doesn't act. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, was worried there for a second. Yep, got all of them. Oh, hey, we get the full Al Bhed experience right from the get-go. I think the thing you ever hear is supposed to be one of the hints towards Riku's God Hand, I think. We're here in the land where bolts of light illuminate the blackest night. Like Alania, behind the fourth pillar you sight. Look on the left, but on the right.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
You already know that's a dirty, dirty lie there. At least this means I don't need to worry about finding all the frickin' Al Bhed primers in this playthrough. It's always something that's kind of annoying to have to worry about all the time, you know? Well, we got no heals, so of course we're gonna need more potions. This just ain't Tidus's day. Oh yeah, cool action shots to get ready to fight a bunch of fish. Dude, how much do you like that symbol that you both have, like, earrings and a necklace with that insignia on it, dude? Oh yeah, that's right, he has our HP every time he hits with that. I think Tidus needs... How many is it? I think you have to actually attack like 500 times with Tidus before he unlocks Warrior Overdrive style. I think there's also like a style, an Overdrive mode where like just being alone will give you like overdrive every turn. I think there is another one that just gives you some overdrive every turn as well. It requires you to get a whole bunch of turns. I don't think there's one for stealing. There is one for getting like overdrive every time someone else gets hit.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
There was like some dust back there, but I guess not. Ain't this ominous?
Need fire.
Means of a campfire, flint, tinder. You can start a fire here. I think this was like the start of how do I put it? Like the getting to save points will like fully heal the party kind of things in Final Fantasy. No 12 continues that tradition. And we'll use some more of those.
I need food.
Whiny Yellow Warrior needs food badly.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Little kid's calling you a bitch.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
From where? All the trees that ain't growing here. Right, you woke up a weird lizard wolf thing made of knives. You going, dipshit? Yeah, I think there's also an overdrive mode for dodging too, now that I think about it. Like, if there's some kind of action you do in combat, there is actually an overdrive mode to accommodate you getting more, like, well, overdrive from it. Those I recall Warrior is basically the best one for most things. Just because it puts the characters more in control of getting the overdrive stuff built up. Getting hit is fine and all, but that also requires the enemy to, you know, target you for it.
You on my side? Cool!
I don't know why they're doing a tutorial for use here. Because, spoilers, this character ain't hanging around for very long. It takes forever for her to join up later. Like, I'm pretty sure she's the last character to fully join up. How much What does this guy have? There we go, finally. There's yet another ass shot. Had a goggle removal. You have eyes?
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa Tekiaka!
You see that, but how, like,
Kemed?
we don't really run into anybody, like, any fiends pretending to be people.
Drakisha Dave.
Ifan Petted. Fapuneket Fedrik. Kuno.
Ked, Daija.
Hey, that hurts.
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
You didn't do that while he was unconscious?
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
I mean, he clearly does, dude, but I mean, you're grunting and just pointing at shit.
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
And apparently we are now in control. Get that health. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't do any kind of leveling for a bit.
Sujait!
Oh, almost forgot.
Yep, the sphere grid. There it is. I recall there's no way to skip this. Yeah, welcome to how we level up. God, there's a hell of a lot of boxes trying to explain this. It is weird, but it's not that hard to, like, figure out. I just bum mash my way through here. I'll explain this much quicker once we get out of this. Yeah, the level grid is huge. Okay, so leveling up, basically every time you level up you get a sphere level. Sphere levels let you move along the grid. Then you need to use specific spheres to activate your level ups, basically. Power spheres are for activating physical stuff like HP and strength boost, speed for stuff like agility, accuracy, and evasion, mana for MP, magic and magic defense kind of stuff. Ability spheres activate anything that's an active ability, like say flee, cheer, air, extract speed, like any kind of spell, etc., so on and so forth. It's pretty simple, and it looks a lot more intimidating than it is. I mean, looking at this, it's just like, oh god, what am I doing? Where do I go? Oh Jesus, what are we doing here? When in reality, everybody basically has a... How do I put this? They basically have a route that they go along. Like, if you just follow the line, you see that Tidus is basically just takes him around up over here. And it just keeps, like, following this kind of a line dealie. Just keep going along. Oh yeah, that's right. Tidus learned a whole lot of time magic stuff. Where is... Yeah, it's basically completely a straight line. Oh hey, there's Astega. Yeah, until you get up to this point, where it's finally the dead end for him. And then he suddenly ends up in Yuna's set, which is the white magic spells. Like, yeah, the white magic starts basically over here with Cure. It moves along here, and Asuna is her second spell, really? There are, well, unique key spheres, as they're called, in order to unlock certain areas. Like, if you actually want to get auto life over here, you need a level 4 key sphere here to actually break in. Apparently with a level 2, Tidus can just break into Yuna's grid earlier than usual. As I recall, it's usually around...
We found some ancient ruins
Mushroom
right
Rock, I
beneath
think, is
us.
when you first start
It's not
getting, like,
active
level
now,
1 key
but there
spheres.
should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
And he slips and falls and hits his head. Okay, I mainly want to follow this chain thing. Oh. We're actually still in control. Well, you remember these fish? These fish have hand grenades. Oh yeah, that's right. Overkill is basically a mechanic where if you do, like... I can't remember. I think it's basically if you kill off an enemy with a certain amount of damage, you basically get that. And it... What was it? 50% more AP on kill and an increased chance for drops? Something like that. Come on, Tidus, I thought you were from a futuristic society. Is that how you fix your computer at home? Just smack it? I mean, you shouldn't underestimate percussive maintenance, but still. And yes, Tidus being able to basically hold his breath for like minutes at a time is a thing in the Final Fantasy X universe. It's like the basis for like the Blitzball players in general. Oh, wait, whoops. That was on Steel, but I guess not. Actually takes 2 hits to kill you guys, huh? Not a fan of Riku, are they? And yes, you might notice that Riku takes a hell of a lot more XP in order to actually get her sphere levels. What in the world are you even doing up there, dude? Ah shit, the camera's glitching. Time for another boss fight. Seriously, they just all seem to go right for Riku. Really, dude? Out of attack range! Oh no! Oh yeah, this introduces trigger commands. Which are actually really important in this game. Ah, you jerk! This one we got like a damage boost for hitting it from behind there. It's not. Dang it, Riku, you're supposed to be the dodgy one. Well, then again, I guess both Tidus and Riku are speed characters. Pincer attack! Honestly, little things like this are pretty great for making boss fights and other encounters feel, you know, a bit more unique. Holy crap, someone actually went after Tidus. I mean, it also shows characters using, like, more environmental things to say, hey, there's more to these areas than just being a backdrop for a battle. Actually, I'm gonna say that Final Fantasy X is almost as important as Final Fantasy VII was. Not so much in the whole completely revolutionized like people's view on RPGs and made the genre way more popular like Final Fantasy VII did, but more like, how do I put this? Like growth-wise from Square Enix as they discovered like more things they could try to do. Because it would be, let's face it, since like, well, I guess 5 or 6, after the ATB system was introduced, they didn't really try to do too much to innovate the games. But after that, when they started getting to this one, like, things change a lot. Like, they went figured out, holy crap, we got so much more processing power, RAM, and memory, and all this shit, and now we can actually try to do something more interesting. We can make battles look way cooler and stuff here. As I recall, this was also one of the earlier PS2 era games and really showed off the hardware. It's indeed a boat.
airship. Dradanukt van een neker. Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. We, Wichita.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Yes, but no one likes you.
Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
What are we even looking at there? Data's too stupid to eat.
Hey, it's because you eat too fast. Hey,
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
I don't even know what many things are, and there's yet another big ass shot.
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack.
And then she maced
And-
me.
About how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
Oh god, I'm in a time travel
But
plot.
I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
You said... You play Blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, Kay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place. That I could go back in a day or two.
The smoking pile of rubble that was left
1,000
after
years into the
Godzilla
future?
hit it.
No way! Whoa, whoa!
Yeah, what'd you do?
Shin! Shin Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Not again! Wonder why they did bother with this whole little section of hanging out with the Al Bhed for a bit. I guess it makes it easier for Riku's introduction later on, I guess? Because, I mean, if we woke up here instead of in the ruins, I guess we missed out on the airship being dropped in. Again, my doggo is freaking out. I have to mute myself.
Riku!
He just gets knocked out.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Look a little too happy there, Waka. Almost like you guys gotta get something secret over here. That will be important for many, many hours. Many, many hours.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
I can hit balls in people's face. Hey, that ball makes shockwaves off of his forehead.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Zanarkand Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant... forget that.
Why is Waka the
I
only
got
Jamaican
too,
person in this
close
entire
to Sin,
world?
and my head's
Because
all
there might be like
foggy,
one or two others that speak with a Jamaican
So, I
accent,
don't
but
know
I
where this
mean,
place is,
like,
or even where I came from.
maybe like one of the other
Saints
Aurochs
boxing got to
speaks
ya.
with a Jamaican
But you're still
accent,
alive.
but most of the other people
Please
on
be
this
the best.
island speak, you know, unaccented English.
All right, back to practice.
I'm Waka. coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said.
I love how he's discussing all this stuff while the Aurochs are screwing around in the background, being terrible at Blitzball.
But you from the Xanarkand Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah?
What kind of a name is an Abe?
In luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the
Were they
fact
fan
that
of
Waka
those
was
old
trying to cheer me
PS1
up.
Game Dave's
But at
Odyssey
that
and
time,
all
all I
that?
could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Hey, it's this way.
We gotta take the other way to the village.
Huh?
Joke's on you, I'm actually a serial killer. This is where I sink all my bodies.
What's the big idea?
Seriously, why are we going this way to get to frickin' Besaid Village, dude? The other way's way faster. Oh god damn it, the frickin' piranhas are back! And yes, Waka fights with a Blitzball. Know it, love it, fear it, the Blitzball comes all the same. Because Waka is, in fact, one of the strongest characters in the game. And all he does is kill people with a dodgeball. Okay, how is that box floating at, like, just at that height? Down on the ground, it's not floating to the top, it's just, like, in the middle there. I will admit I'm not an expert on water physics, but that just seems weird. Walk over here is actually our status ailment expert. He gets dark, silence, and third, I think, sleep. Yeah, he gets the dark, sleep, and blind attack. Or no, silence. Duh. Think. Yeah, we want that. We want that so freaking bad. In the early game, like, the sphere type you're gonna be missing the most is freaking ability type. And in the original, Waka did not get extractability. And the problem is that several characters have a hell of a lot of abilities they want to learn right from the get-go. I mean, like, Yuna has to learn... Well, she starts with Cure, but she has to learn Prayer, Asuna, Null Shock, Water, Fire, and Ice. Lulu have... What, does she start with all the basic elements, or does she have to pick up some of those? Mind you, later on, the stat ores become more of an issue than the ability ones. You should. Seriously, Waka, why did you make us have to come this way and fight frickin' man-eating fish? Hey, an ability sphere, nice. Now comes the drowning!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then, you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
I mean, everyone had our bad fashion sense.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about
I don't know why he's so vague about the fact that he was a
10 years without a
guardian
single
to a
win will do
summoner
that.
before. Outside of just being vague for,
My first
or,
match
like,
last year was my big
reveal's sake.
chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
Also, Waka,
So,
gotta
you wanna
ask,
win
where
the
the
next
hell do you get
tournament? Go
enough
out with
hair
a bang.
gel for that?
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
I feel like we're gonna have to explain a whole lot of things to you.
Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Oh, remember? I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
Yeah, Tios doesn't seem like the church-going kind of guy.
Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
It's weird how he says go see the temple summoner. Like, are all the people who work at the temple summoners? I thought all the summoners were the people who, you know, went on the whole pilgrimage thing. Excuse me, buddy. Here we're coming through, need some shit.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
That how you just say hi?
And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin.
We're gonna be using this excuse for a while. Get used to it!
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
Otherwise known as Eidolons,
meant-
Espers, Summons.
Was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Just back here. I I know one of Arin's spheres shows up over here at some point. Though in this version of the game, some things... Oh, no, wait, or is it over here that we get Arin's sphere? Either way, there's like some things in this game that you have to go and try to do way earlier than you normally would. Otherwise, good God, you're gonna get your ass beat because the Dark Aeons start spawning in.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day.
On my flashback-itis.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That's a healthy attitude. Then again, both of Tidus's parents were kind of terrible.
Wakka? Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
You say that, but there's never any danger when we go do these
There's already
things.
guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
I don't know why I care so much.
Like I care.
Your religion is a hollow lie.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Ah, yes, the cloisters of annoyance. I mean, honestly, they aren't that bad, but it is kind of pace-breaking at times, almost. You don't really have to do, like... How many are there? I think there's 5 of these in total. I guess they don't last that long, but it's still just one of those things that just pop, like you get to another episode and it's like, oh god, not one of these again. The green, well... I mean, yeah, I guess technically Glyph Spheres open the way forward, but I mean all of them open the way forward, really. This is one of those things that is weird, like, you can only hold one sphere at a time. Okay, but why though? We got 2 hands. I'm trying to remember. Checks on everything. You never know what will turn into a secret passage. You did a thing! I recall this is actually like the last part. The trick to get the... well, there's always a secret thing that you can get with a destruction sphere. Now the trick for this one is realizing that you can actually take that glyph sphere from the door there. Yep, here's the destruction one. If you're playing the remaster, you definitely want to get through, get all the destruction sphere, like, things ASAP. Because as I recall, a couple of them get blocked off by Dark Aeons later in the game. That'll be great once we actually have a character who can equip rods. Probably the most annoying out of all these ones is probably Bahamut, just because it takes forever.
Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here.
Shiva can be annoying too.
It's a tradition, very important.
So what about
Mainly
you?
because they make you do it twice for the destruction sphere.
I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Why weren't you in there with them this time?
Whoa! Ah! Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Ah, Lulu. The woman who awoke a whole lot of goth fetishes for people. Also, the woman of way too many belts. They made her dress look like just because they wanted to show off, apparently.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
What? Why is your voice so quiet there? It's like she was at half volume or something, or even lower.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Man, who knew they could be hot?
Hey, over here!
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Why do you keep trying to choke me out, man?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. This game has weird, like, sometimes the match, like, like, lip flap kind of things, they speed shit up. So some of the dialogue gets cut off and not, like, unnaturally and stuff. Nothing like being able to summon Mothra at will.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Yeah, this is the one where they introduced Valfor. Actually, didn't they retranslate Palador in some of the other Final Fantasy VI stuff to Valfor? I can't remember. Honestly, Valfor is like the worst summon.
We talked for the first time.
It's pretty meh.
I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Dude, you get warped 1,000 years into the future. How are things how are things not been changed forever for you, for all time?
To the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
This is awkward.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Victory!
Unga bunga! Unga bunga!
Victory! 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 Yeah!
Oh, we're in control now.
We sure got the boys worked up, huh?
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to... Guess I kind of overreacted.
I have no idea why I even did that.
No, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Okay.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Really, dude? She's like your sister, isn't she?
Then we're cool.
Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Not exactly like there's anything else to do, dude.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Zanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
Why am I running in place like this?
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Wait, when did we learn Riku's name? Did she ever say her name?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
I know I've been calling her that, but I've also been playing this game for several years, but... Holy crap, how old is this game now?
You can't even catch a ball. Oh, what's the matter?
God, this dream is just like all of Tidus's issues, just all coming out as one.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
That's what I'm gonna wake up to.
He does look a lot like Chapu.
No, he doesn't. I really love bringing up Chapu for a while, but when we finally see the dude, he looks more like Waka than Tidus.
You shouldn't have brought him here in the
And to show off all them belts.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
How dare you help someone?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
No more what? Is he not supposed to help people who wash up in the ocean? Leave them to die? Is that what you're saying there, Lulu?
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
I guess we're off.
Hey, sleepyhead. something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
None of us can use swords, so we might as well give it to somebody, yeah? Also, this is the sword that's on the cover.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
Come on, we're a JRPG group. All we need are the clothes on our back and nothing else.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
I swear that's one of those things that kind of throw people off. They go from like JRPGs to trying out stuff like Dungeons and Dragons. You find 1,000 gold after killing that monster. It's awesome, great. How do you carry it? What? Finally get a new sword. It's got plus 5% strength, and after a certain scene that happens later on, it'll actually get upgraded even further. And it actually becomes one of Tidus's best weapons for a long-ass time. Ah yes, now we get introduced to the roles.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer, my kind of customer.
They do a pretty decent job of trying to give most of the cast like something that only they can do in combat for most of the game. I would say till roughly the Calmlands is when you can start splitting your stuff.
Looks like trouble.
Or like people can start taking over other people's jobs.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have
Oh,
a black mage
what?
show you what I mean.
I don't know these words.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here. Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
As I recall, we needed to get weapons with, I think it's called censoring. Jesus, that freaking victory thing there, Lulu. Anyway, you need weapons with sensor to be able to actually see what enemies are strong and weak to. I swear Tidus gets such horrible gains for a long-ass time. Agility is actually one of the big stats in this game. I'm not entirely certain on the math, but basically, the higher your agility, the more turns you get. And by, like, that plus haste can get you, like, 4 or 5 turns on an enemy in endgame. Especially, and quick hit will make it even more.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Dude, don't you see that this is a thing?
You ready?
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
What's that statue supposed to be even of?
That should do it.
Ah shit, someone pissed off Chewbacca. Well, I guess this is happening. Kimahri is such a weird character in this for like this setup and roll. Get into in a bit, but like he's like with that you would think he's like a Dragoon type character, except he's not. He's a blue mage. Jump is a blue magic in this game.
What's with that guy?
Kimahri Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
Anybody gonna bring up the fact that, you know, he just kind of assaulted me out of nowhere?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimahri doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Ooh, we got 4 ability spheres because I overkilled him. Oh. Yeah, all the, like, gear in this game give percentile gains at most. They don't expect to get, like, plus 20 defense or something off of something. This is part of the reason why Brotherhood is basically Tidus's best weapon for 90% of the game. Because as I recall, it gets, like, when it gets upgraded later, it gets Sensor plus 10% strength and Water Strike, I think, are the what fill in its extra slots.
That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
We got to introduce that mechanic somewhere, eh? Make out do a good Jamaican accent.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
That's the new summoning style. What is it with the Final Fantasies that, like, really focuses on summons being some of the better ones, now that I think about it? Because, I mean, Final Fantasy IX focused heavily on summon stuff. Oh yeah, Veil Force got the basic elements, and this attack which actually delays an enemy's turn. So might as well just abuse the overliving crap out of it and get more turns. Who knows this fight takes forever. Wait. Yeah. We can also shield to defend with the Aeons, or you can use boost to, like, it, like, kind of purposefully lowers your defense, but it's useful for trying to get more, you get more, like, overdrive from getting smacked. And I think their guard also, like, guards more than normal. Yeah, this takes a while. How much damage does an actual spell do here? Yeah, double what Sonic Wings does. Oh yeah, that's right. The summons also kind of have like, how do I put it? They basically have like all of the like different overdrive modes already like on them. So like no matter what happens, they're always gaining drive gauge stuff. You do want to be super careful with overdrives in this game though, because like they usually have like super huge delay. Yeah, like right there I'm using energy ray, but that means that the enemy will get 3 turns in a row if this doesn't kill him. Really, that wasn't enough for an overkill? Another thing about summons too is the fact that basically you can go have Yuna charge up their overdrive meters in fights and then like save them for boss fights and just bust them all out.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
We got to introduce the status ailments, yeah. Which are kind of important for like the first half of the game. But boy, the day we get to the end, brother, no one's using these. Oh, she does start off with a Asuna, at least, I guess. I don't think they really explained this, but basically you get XP in fights based on participation. You have to have everybody do at least something every fight in order for them all to get AP or XP or however you want to call it. Early on, it doesn't matter that much. Actually, nah. I guess a better way to put it would be like, I'd say after a mid-ish game, you're probably going to be trying to have people stay leveled up, kind of. After a point, you're just not gonna care. Oh yeah, Yuna got a level. And behold the reason why you need a crap ton of freaking ability spheres. Seriously, No Blaze, Shock, Frost, and Tide. Mind you, these are kind of important for certain fights later on. Oh yeah, and she also needs to get life. And pray. Then she doesn't need any for quite a while, until freaking Cura. But still, this means that early on, oh boy. Because, I mean, you're not going to want to go on without getting all those abilities, right? I mean, they're right there. They're new spells and abilities. You want those. Why wouldn't you want those? And honestly, you can just go in and hit triangle for defend, and that's enough, as I recall. I would say early on, Yuna's probably the one who's going to be getting the least levels. Just because, I mean, you saw how that fight went. The enemy didn't really get to go, so why would you pull out the healer? Oh great, a water ball. I'm gonna guess that probably just gives Water Strike. My god, there's a lot of randomness to the drops in this game. Am I supposed to talk to somebody, or... Uh-huh. Oh yeah, as I recall, poison is actually freaking nasty in this game. I want to say, like, you take 25% HP damage from getting poisoned, and it can kill you.
Goodbye.
I swear the world of Spira is so freaking tiny. Like the size of, I don't know, Rhode Island, I think I've heard people describe it. The hell are you even doing to this poor guy here, Tidus? Why did he suddenly just put his binoculars back up? And then Tidus steals his binoculars. Just being a douche, dude! Ah yes, now we creep. Because of course he stares there.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
Okay. I feel like there could have been more of a conversation
Word
there.
is, that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Okay. Mari's got nothing to say.
If you interfere with Yuna's pilgrimage, we won't take it lightly.
Okay.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Awaka.
Dude, everyone's a fashion disaster in Spira.
Don't look like you got much money, either.
Hey, it's the early game.
Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Oh, you know I'm just a wandering merchant that you'll be running into all throughout your journey. You know how it is. Don't know why I speak with a kind of a Cockney accent. No one else does. Ever you? That is not Keepa back there. He's wearing purple. Okay. At this point, why not just take it with us? Clearly got no respect for whoever shit this is. It's still going. I finally ran out. Okay. Probably gonna need the potions, because as I recall, we got some very annoying boss fights coming up.
But someday, say, lad, you would. Have you got?
How much cash do we have on us? We got 1,000. That looked like we were about to enter a Resident Evil room or something.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Can't you read?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
I mean, chocobos don't occur naturally on Besaid or Kilika.
We're starting to become daily routine on this trip.
La.
What?
La 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 la.
Yeah, she does the chocobo theme.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple.
You're assuming a lot here, dude.
Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
The wind. It's nice.
This conversation is awkward as all hell. You want to fit there, T? That's why you keep shaking your head, dude.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jacked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkand.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here, are you not?
Here we go again! This is why you never get on the boat. Damn it, Godzilla! Yeah, that's the face you really want to do a close-up on there.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Zin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner. Wait!
Oh boy!
Oh, here we go again. Alright, I think we're getting censored from Kimahri, maybe? Just trying to get some turns off with our guys. I recall Sid's turn, well, the Finn's turn, I guess. Doesn't really do that much. I don't know. And if you kill all three, he just summons more. Now, Tidus is completely useless in this fight outside of keeping, like, the mobs down. Oh joy. Discard this. Oh, that hurts. Gotta love how we're on a boat going, well, pretty freaking fast. And yet Waka can toss his freaking ball that far and still catch it. We're on the back of a speeding boat throwing balls at Godzilla, and yet he still always catches the ball. Oh, god damn it. Just use your normal attack. I swear this fight just takes forever. Is this fight really a threat at this point? Right. Let's do your normal attack already. I think it's always done flicker to spine every time. This isn't going after Lulu. Seriously, just look at how long the travel time takes for the ball to get back to him. Of course. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned this before, but there's like no way to multi-target spells in this game. Like all the elemental spells, all the healing spells, etc. You're never allowed to multi-target them. I don't know why they decided that was a good idea, but they did. I think I should be able to end this on Lulu's next turn. Yeah, that don't mean shit. Somehow he survives all this. And oh what, you thought we were done with boss fights? Oh hell no. We got ourselves an underwater boss fight now. That sucks. Or this fight is usually a giant pain in the ass. Looks like we gotta save the dolphin from Ricky Jellyfish. Oh boy, so... yeah, like the other boss, he's got buddies, but those buddies always come back at the end of their turn. Take use of this to boost stats a bit. Thankfully that stops that. You really want to watch your health here because this boss has like a... really? Anyway, he has a big group spell he likes using too. Thankfully not yet, I guess. We get about 40... here it is, Blunder. And only healed ourselves with potion, and we're constantly taking nutrition damage from all of his little summon things, dealing 50 damage a hit. So sure, let's just give him a big group attack like that. I felt no qualms taking that guy's potion, like, stash. And with that, Locke is out of MP. Oh, he didn't... failed to frickin' blind him. Oh joy. Definitely time to heal. Can you please die already? Finally! Everyone but Kimahri gets levels there. We got a whole bunch of water gear for Lulu! Is that lady smiling as she sees the incoming death?
When Sin attacked Zanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Where the scene is kind of weird. Like, it is effective at showing the whole, you know, Godzilla aspect of Sin destroying everything, and then, like, where did it go? Why is there still a village left? I mean, after all that, it's kind of surprising that there's so much still around.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks be to you.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
He's like, I was about to say, after all of that.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
Now that I think about it, why
dead
wouldn't Tidus
need
know something
guidance.
about sendings or anything like that? I mean, nothing has happened in the past 1,000 years
with
that
grief
would
over their own
change the
death,
whole,
they refuse
like
to
the dead
face their
turning
fate.
into fiends?
They yearn to live on.
Like, sin has nothing to
and
do with
resent
that. That's
those
just a
still
natural part of
alive.
this world.
You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
Now that I think about it, Yuna never does this whole walking on water thing ever again. This kind of feels like it should be more of a thing.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
How low was Tidus being there?
Until she defeats Sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by Sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her.
I mean, people naturally do die, so I imagine a sending need to happen a lot. I feel like they should probably have kept more somber music going at this point.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Okay. Sworn. Yeah.
Whoa!
I gotta give this to Tidus. He is actually naturally heroic and tries to throw himself, and is willing to throw himself into danger to help, like, that kid there. He does have some good qualities. Is the... No. Oh, we can, like, run into that kid again. Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
What are they even doing up there with that hammer?
On to the temple, where we pray for victory.
Go!
High Summoner Ohalland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yup. Lord Ohalland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go. What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
And my stats are comparable to yours,
Not a
Waka.
guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What? What do you mean?
It's just that, well...
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
He just dot JPEG. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, Kimahri has actually joined us. I can actually mention what I'm kind of talking about with him. Basically, Kimahri, well, zoom out, you can kind of see how things are. And he takes his, like, sphere area is in the middle. And because of that, like, he can go up into, like, multiple different people's regions, as you can kind of see. Like, he goes over here, he can go into Tidus's, that's if we got a level 1. Yuna's blocked off by a level 2 over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, over here is the Riku's with Steel and Use. And here's Lulu. I wonder why it is that Yuna is blocked off with a level 2, but the others aren't. Yeah, and over here is Arin's, but he doesn't really have access to that. He has some okay stat gains in his little area here. But beyond that, he doesn't really have anything all that unique. He gets the scan spell. Lancet is, well, basically he uses that on an enemy with a blue magic on him, and then he'll learn whatever the blue magic is. That's how that works for him, apparently. Anyway, so yeah, then I think, yeah, and Jinx. He has anything else unique to him? So he's supposed to, like, take on someone else's role. But the thing about that is that just makes him redundant. Like, there's very few points where you'll not have your team with you, so you don't exactly need to worry about it that much. There we go. I think they explained what I was talking about with Lancet in our first random encounter here. Yep.
Kimahri, why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a Lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
It sounds cool. Too bad all the blue magic kinda sucks. I mean, in general, blue magic is usually fairly niche. Like, it usually does have some good abilities behind it and all that. But the problem is, like, trying to get it all together is usually the bigger problem. It's just like, I don't know, it's like making it your overdrive just makes, like, the really mediocre blue magic even more mediocre than usual. Like that sea cannon attack. Does that really feel like his big desperation cinematic finishing move like some of the others get? No, it doesn't. So it's just like, eh? Usually why Kimahri is one of the first people that gets left on the bench. Anyway, I think this is a decent spot to leave off for the night. Because it's Father's Day today, and, well, I need to go see my father and give him his card as a gift.